Oh yeah, yeah. That's why it's good.
Well, you guys,
All right, action.
can I get you in a photo? In some photos? Please. Okay.
All right.
Okay, so let's get cast members over.
Record. Who are you and what do you do?
No, the question is, who are you and what do you do?
Yeah.
I'm Tom O'Penny. I occasionally act, aspiring director, father, crazy man at others. And yeah, that's me, man. That sums it up.
And what are you doing in Medina?
What am I doing in Medina? I'm an actor.
Who you play?
I can tell you that I play Ezra. That's all you get. Did you see? Were you able to see? You guys were sitting here. You didn't get to see the pilot, did you?
No.
Yeah, you just came from the street.
Well, I just left from Stan versus Against Evil, so I did that.
Awesome. How was that?
I was really high, so I didn't say anything.
It was too high. That happens.
Well, it's because I had THC coconut oil shot of it.
Never shot of it. This morning, we were still blitzed.
Yeah. And the thing about it is it's edible, so it hits you later. But enough about weed. All right, you got anything else about your history, who you are, this?
Well, you know what? I was raised in a different way, buddy. I can't sit here and tell you the rest of the this is hard. That's not my class. I'm not going to do that.
So,
But I think,
yeah.
it says it's Middle East. Set in the Middle East, shot in the Middle East. A great number of the cast is Middle Eastern. As you'll see, as these people coming here right now. But that said, it's an international. Yeah, there's an international cast. We got Eric Roberts, we got Ned Dasher, we got actors from Canada, we got actors from Bahrain, Qatar, we got actors from all those countries. Specifically the Middle East.
Cool. And is it more sci-fi, horror, or fantasy?
I know everybody's going to say that.
So it's more of a trek than it is a wars, if you get my drift.
More of a trek than it is a
Wars. Star Trek. Yeah,
but it's it's set in a really, it's not too fantastic. It's set in a realistic context. Somewhat present day, present near future.
so it's like kind of like trying to talk. So it's set in the near future. Like how far you think?
I'm talking honestly, like 5-7 years in the future.
So kind of like, is it a dystopian future, or is it like a utopian dystopian future, or is it like kind of like a one side is like we're on the
A little bit of combination. What you say? All these.
I mean, like this. I mean, what does that set apart than any other dystopian futures?
You know,
In a good way.
there's never been a sci-fi series that's been shot in the Middle East dealing with Middle Eastern stories, Middle Eastern content. But again, it's this project truly is an amalgamation of people from all over the world, and that's the one thing we need to celebrate. We had a crew from Thailand. We had lighting crew from Thailand. We had a bunch of people from India. It's a fantastic experience, man. You got to check it out. The pilot is actually, I'm really impressed. I just finished watching it right now, and I'm kind of blown away.
So I have a quick question about it. It seems like it's going to be pretty environmentally conscious because with the rocket crashing and it's supposed to be doing something with the greenhouse effect. So would you say that plays a big part in this as well?
It's definitely a part of it. There's a strong theme in the storyline in there about the environment, specifically the state of the Earth in the somewhat near future. And part of the reason they're taking this big risk with this rocket is to try and prepare the atmosphere. The thing is, it's that idea isn't that far-fetched. There's numerous science articles about it. Many scientists have played with that idea on how to repair the ozone layer. From what I've read, it's actually an idea that's being played with. So it's an interesting aspect of the storyline for sure.
Yeah, when I was reading the synopsis, and sometimes we get to watch the trailers before, or even the first episodes. It really sounded like know, it's this, let's fix the Earth, but it's gone completely wrong, and then you have to deal with the repercussions and what happens to the crew and the, you know, so I'm really looking forward to it. It sounds really, really cool.
Yeah, I'm very excited. After actually seeing this pilot, I'm really impressed that it all came together the way it did. Because you can imagine there were challenges shooting in the Middle East for the first time. There's no huge filming infrastructure where they were. So they brought it together, and these people were very receptive, they were very hospitable and kind. It was just it was an amazing group of people. I'm really impressed.
Well, and then looking just at the cast and the crew and having it being in the Middle East, like it's definitely something that you don't or haven't seen. So it's really nice that we're finally breaking out of, you know, this bubble that we've always had in this industry and actually just kind of spreading out and seeing just what else can be offered in the world.
You know, Ahmed said it very, very well at the beginning of the panel, and I'm paraphrasing, but he said something like that, you know, one thing about the genre stuff in this universe is it always allows, it encourages greater imagination. Let's break ourselves out of the box. And that's what, you know, all the writers and creators of this industry have always done that. And I love to see, I remember when I first started coming to Comic-Con, how small it was, right? And how much bigger it is now, how much more recognized it is, and how the biggest studios and features in the world are now genre stuff, comic books, geek stuff. It's great to see.
Yeah.
It's wonderful to see. And the Arab world producing its own sci-fi show is unheard of. That's a huge market. It's 422 million in that part of the world. 422 million. Nothing's been done like this. It's a huge untouched market. It's fantastic to see a sci-fi show coming from their perspective, in their part of the world, which a lot of people are simply ignorant about because they don't know.
Exactly.
They've never traveled. The news doesn't touch on it in a very positive way, usually in a negative way because of all the strife and conflict over that. But instead of a situation like this, getting a fantastic story by a born and bred Middle Eastern boy, very talented Ahmed is a genius young man. He's going to have a brilliant ball together.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, and I think that's really, you know, you touched on it that a lot of people in the world are very ignorant to what's actually happening in the world. It's not all bad, but we always focus on the bad. So at least something like this.
It's very hard
Right.
to get clear news. Who knows
Especially
what
with
the real-
social media too. It's like everybody's throwing stuff. So it's really nice that something like this can show that there is good as well. And we're getting great content. We're getting a new amazing show with amazing actors. And so it kind of broadens our perspectives, so to
Wouldn't have
speak.
said it anyway. Thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry, you
So had you been in the
I hadn't been in the Middle East. Have you?
so it kind of blew your mind?
It absolutely blew my mind. Have you been?
No. Like when I went to Europe for the first time, it blew my mind. Of
course.
And then this is more gonna blow your mind because you have kind of a war zone, blah blah blah. You know what I mean?
Well, again, the Middle East, 422 people, many, many different countries. So, war zones, maybe there are war
On
zones.
the other side, Mexico has last time I was in DJ,
Well, there's many parts of Mexico. There you go. News likes to glorify a lot of the conflict, a lot of the negative things out there. There's a lot of beauty from what I saw. There's a lot of love. There's a lot of creativity. It's fantastic. A rich culture with ancient history, and I'm looking forward to exploring more of it.
yeah. See, another thing with Europe, it's so weird because I'm from California. It's Europe. But yeah, missions and stuff, but
You got buildings that are older than you got buildings in Europe that are older than most modern things in North America.
yeah. See, and then you go to the East.
How you doing?
Good, how are you? Thank you.
Hi, how are you?
Good, very good.
What's up, buddy?
How you doing? I'm just
That's
impressed
good
with you
up there.
guys. You want to tap in? You want to tap in and do some
You want to
tests?
join us?
Yeah?
Join us.
It's my friend Wada. Pleasure, guys. Thank you.
It was very nice meeting you.
Yeah,
Thank
thank
you
you.
so much.
Let's do that again. Thank you, brother.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
How you doing, Mojo? How
My
you
name is
doing?
Wada Swan.
I'm like, I know this face, but this, I'm like, the beard.
Because of the character that I'm
Yeah,
playing.
well, I assumed, but I'm like, no, I know that face behind there.
Very, very ruthless guy in the show. Because I lead
Be
an army.
mistaken for a bad guy.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
And that's for you, my friend.
Thank you. Thank you.
My magazine.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Chipotle? It's made
They're making you think it is,
What's up, guys?
but if you're hungry,
How's it going? Fine? Tam sonra?
All right. Now let's
see
get.
again, now I'm sad I didn't come and cause that.
Yeah. Like I said, just be yourself.
You know
I
what
mean, I got the hair,
You
but
dress
that's
up and you look
about it.
awesome.
Got left out?
Yeah, see? You're awesome too. All right, so let's get to this interview because. All right.
You guys want to come sit down?
Yeah.
Yeah, come
Come on, sit down.
We're just talking.
Yeah, we're just.
Sadly, the video is only on this direction.
Yeah.
Audio is everywhere.
Yeah.
Hi.
So okay. All right, let's get back to this. All right, everybody, sit down so we can interview this nice man. All right, okay.
He plays the villain, but he's a very nice man.
Yes. Who are you? What do you do? And everybody, yes. Who are you?
My name is Wad Aswar. I'm an actor, stand-up comedian, voiceover artist from Bahrain.
Yeah.
And I'm playing Jatan as a leader of an army of Bedouins. Pretty scary guy, but I'm enjoying it.
It's good to play the heel.
It's fun killing people for
On a show?
on a show, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You get
Get
to
all
break
the
out of the
frustration
normal
out,
state.
yeah.
Exactly. You know?
Exactly.
This is how I feel when I play video games. I'm like, oh, I get to, blow cars up or something, or aliens.
Exactly.
So you have a good time. Right?
Anybody else have questions for this nice man?
Well, I think we should be.
Oh, you work for him, don't you?
They're actors. They're all
I
actors.
don't know. I'm slow. I just found out about this yesterday, man. I'm stupid.
Did you watch it?
You watch it? And they gave us food, so I'm just really hungry. What? Did you watch it? I had to interview Stan against Eagle earlier, so I missed it. I didn't know what was going on. I had one thing to do, and why didn't you go?
I was drinking at the bar, all right?
All right, okay. So,
All right, any questions?
Okay, here. So let me ask you this. So this is obviously the first Middle Eastern show that they're bringing to sci-fi, and I'm sure you guys are all super stoked about this because we're now finally breaking out of this mold of just having one type of show, or So how does it feel to be part of sci-fi and doing something that's so groundbreaking?
Awesome. They're all nerds. They're all nerds. I've been.
All nerds.
Yeah.
Okay, favorite comic?
Favorite comic book?
I know that's kind of difficult, huh?
Killing Joke.
Oh, the Killing Joke. Yeah. Oh, that's good. See?
And the Dark Knight Returns.
I love that you guys are such nerds. This is great. Okay, so I know you said it's awesome, but maybe how do you a little bit about your characters, I guess, so that we can kind of get an idea because some of us we were lucky enough to see the screen of it. But from based on what I've read, it sounds phenomenal. I'm super stoked about watching this. So I would just like to get a little bit of your take on what you guys feel about, your characters and the show.
The characters are a lot. You need to see the first couple of episodes to know the characters and what their background and what they want to do and why they're there. It's a lot of things that I'll tell you, But the thing is, watch it. Please watch it. I hope you enjoy it. I hope to get to understand the characters, all of them. We'll have fun.
And like I said, it really sounds like something that I think that, especially now in this day and age, we're all worried about the environment and greenhouse effect and things like that. So having them actually, show how we're trying to fix it when something goes wrong, I think that that's really great. And a lot of people in the world can relate to that. So I really feel that you guys are going to have an amazing show. And I'm going to totally root for you guys because you're all
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Oh, and you're a part of the show too?
Yeah.
All right, what do you do? Okay, what's your name? What do you do?
My name is Ro Brooks. I play Malik Jackson. I'm the CIA agent on the show.
Oh, cool.
I came 11,000 miles away for this.
Hey, that's
That's right. Medinah, baby.
So it's called Medinah, not Medina.
Medinah over there and Medina over here.
Oh.
Tomato.
Oh, that works.
like, yeah, so are you constantly like going 24/7? You know, maybe an hour I can only imagine.
No, I don't do so.
Sit out the
I don't drink coke.
You see how pale I am? I don't know how.
Lisa, I don't know how to use your phone. I need you down my phone. Just put the pad on.
Somebody you won't get old, bro.
I have a different phone.
Yeah, somewhere around there. Like, I gotta do the math. You guys are gonna make me do math.
Actually, we had a lot of.
Great magazine.
That's my magazine. You can have one.
That is his.
We had a lot of challenges.
She works with us too.
But it was fun to have this challenge. For example, we had some action scenes in the middle of the desert, and the temperature is like what 50 degrees, 50 Celsius, something like that.
Yeah, so over.
Pretty hot, yeah, but it was super fun. I loved it.
I told them if we go to Helm, I think we're gonna be chilling. Because we're used to this weather now.
You're like, no, it's actually gonna be cool.
So hot.
Humid. The humidity is what kills you, brother. It's dry out there. Humid. And we're not used to the humidity. This isn't California weather.
I know.
It's not. It's supposed to be nice, like maybe 90 degrees and like warm, no humidity. That's what it's supposed to be. It's not what it is.
But in winter, yeah.
No, I told him to put it in the bag.
So you guys.
Here, yeah.
San Diego.
And LA, like California in general, unless you're up in the Bay Area, but
I would like to say
fuck that.
Where we are, it's ridiculous.
Where you keep it?
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
You'll like it. It's a rock and roll comic book. It's a rock and roll comic book, and it's very offensive. You like it.
That's a hard question.
I actually want to cosplay a female Reaper.
Reaper, that's nice.
I did a mashup of Black Cat. Someone had Soldier 76's mask, so I call myself Daddy Cat.
So you're an Overwatch fan?
Yeah.
Me too. All of us.
I'm gonna show you real quick.
What's your name?
Huh?
What's your name?
No, so here's the thing. I just started playing. I'm not great at it. I love the first-person shooters, but oh my god, just hurry up. Where's you? Okay.
Black Cat that Soldier 76.
Oh my god.
So I was doing something for a charity event, and one of the guys had Soldier 76. So I'm like, can I have your mask real quick? And they gave it to me. And I've been playing Destiny a lot on Halo 5.
Alright, let's take action. Alright, who's your daddy and we'll use you.
Who's mine?
That's the kindergarten cop way of saying what is your role in Medina and
Okay. As I wanted to know the name because that really makes me comfortable with someone that you can please. Jesse. That's nice. Okay, Jesse, thank you for that question. That's a lovely one. So this character is called Ravindra, and he's from India, and he works here in Qatar as a bus driver. And like everyone else, you know, he wants to gather some money and take it back home and do something with it for his family and everything. Very calm and very composed guy and very focused.
All right. So who are you? What do you do?
I am Kit Reeve, and I play Olivia in the show.
Oh, cool. And tell us about the character and what she doing and stuff.
Okay, so she's a quite a sassy character.
Yeah.
She's got a hard exterior, but she's like a softie in the inside. Yeah, she's like quite independent and tough, and yeah, you wouldn't want to mess with her. You'd be on the right side of the road.
Awesome. Who are you? What do you do?
Hey, my name is Edward Apiaje, and I play Abbas.
And tell us about that character and what's he all about.
Abbas is a mystical character. He lives in the Medinah world, so when the survivors first arrive, he's the first person they see.
So he's kind of like the Grim Reaper, kind of.
I've been saying this name wrong.
I haven't had him describe that.
Medina?
Maybe.
That works. Maybe.
Can't tell you much more. So obviously this is one of the newer, I don't want to say realms because we have had stuff like this, but being, the first Middle Eastern type of show like this, how does it feel to be part of something so awesome? Like the first time we're actually having something like this?
Yeah, I mean, we've worked so hard. We've waited for this day, and I'm excited. Well, we've been excited for a long time, so just today was just the crescendo of excitement.
Yeah.
And is this your first Comic-Con?
It is. So,
I'm going to tell you right now, you can walk out in there and people will take pictures of you. It's like, they're just going to be like, this is
I don't know about but for me, it's for the first time. I'm from India. I'm from India. For me, it is like a dream come true. I mean, this was, I could have only
But
dreamt
yeah,
for
if
it.
you have time, I highly recommend walking the floor.
Yeah.
If you can.
I always wanted to go to Top Concert. I'm happy to go.
I'm so glad
by the
you
way, we
guys are
have
here because I
Comic-Con in
really feel
Mumbai as
like
well,
this is the
India,
best
and in Delhi
way
as well.
to
So I have been to
promote
that
shows.
Like use your own shit. Okay?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So I have been to my local Comic-Con, but then this was always where I wanted to be.
Hear about things until like right when they come out or after the fact.
Yeah.
And to have you guys here and really promote shows and being so amazing, it really makes people want to watch it more. I mean, the plot line itself is phenomenal. I really think it's a great
I'm gonna say this: you don't even know what's coming. You think you do, but you have no idea where it's gonna take you. It's gonna blow your mind. That's what I'm gonna say.
All I know is like, ooh, sci-fi greenhouse effect, things go wrong. I can't wait.
No, yeah. I mean,
And that's the thing, like you guys can only tell us so much, so we can only go based off of that.
Yeah.
Is it?
So we can think one thing, but I'm sure it's just gonna blow our minds. Because it's gonna take a couple of years.
I can tell you when we were doing it, it was every single day was a surprise. Like sometimes this is
See, and I like that when it keeps the actors, not in the loop.
Definitely.
What? You're reading it and you're like,
Really?
Well, we really can't. I don't know if there's much more that you guys can tell us about your characters. I mean, without giving spoilers. We understand that. But are you? Because it's a rocket that crashes and trying to correct or at least help what has happened to the greenhouse. So, are you part of the rocket and the crew, or can you not tell us? Because I know he is. If you can, it's okay. If you can't tell us who you are,
Make it.
do you want one?
That's a food.
Chicken, there's ham. There might be some pizza left.
It's okay. This is probably
Right there?
right there. Take those. I don't know. Help yourself.
Sushi.
Huh?
Oh, no, it needs a cocktail.
Yeah, that we don't have here, but if you go downstairs, you can get one, and they're really good. Yeah, there's a bar downstairs. I am not. I do not eat.
Run right back up here and it would tickle me to death. For example, that was my little like tripod for a second.
Oh yeah, that works. Yeah,
that ran out.
Downstairs.
I don't like you guys moving forward.
But no, they do. They really do.
Good, thank you. And Travis, the bartender, he hooks it up. He's really good.
What's his middle name?
I don't know. But Travis is his first name.
Hey, at least remember the first name.
Known him for years now.
The last name, the name of all the kids. You're a drink.
Well, I was going to say, if you can remember it, then you didn't drink it.
That's right.
Yeah, as a drinker, it's impressive to know a first name.
I just keep trying to forget it. I remember getting here last night.
Same here.
Sorry, so I'm assuming you can't really talk about it.
I think we're safe by the bell.
It's totally fine. I won't push it because I know that that's something where it's difficult
It'll be good
to
for
kind
you
of.
to, I think you'll enjoy having it.
Yeah. I will totally tweet about
All I'm
it.
gonna
when I
say
find
is,
out.
it's not what you think it is.
Yeah, but you don't know what you
That's probably.
Whatever you're
probably
thinking is
is.
not what it is.
Here's the thing. I don't know what to think at this point.
Yeah.
I'm just looking for the cool side.
You know,
Yeah.
it's so exciting and it's so it's sometimes we just I mean I've been blown away so many times just getting on the things we did and it was hard work but it's paid off and I'm excited the fans like it and we can't wait.
You know,
we can't wait either.
we have this tagline here: "What's hidden shall not be found."
So you have to
What's hidden shall not be found.
you have to know.
I like that. That is a great tagline because it keeps you thinking. You know, you're just like.
And believe me, what's
It's
hidden.
still hidden.
I mean,
Like it's still even hidden from us. That's amazing. So with other lines of work that you have done in sci-fi and I always like to ask, what's your favorite genre to really work with? I mean, obviously right now you guys are loving this right now because it's what you're currently working on, but it's. Do you like romantic comedies or do you really prefer like the sci-fi fantasy kind of?
This is my first sci-fi. I like it, actually, I was saying to the guys over there, I like the fact that with sci-fi anything goes. So like we were saying, like you can think it's going one way and then it will take a complete U-turn. That's why I like about sci-fi. And since doing this show, doing a few stunts and stuff, I think I'd like to do more action stuff. That would be good. More action movies would be fun.
That would be cool. Yeah.
I love sci-fi. You know, my character is human-like. So I've delved into that bit of it. Hey! My man, Ro Brooks. Yeah.
I came over once, but I was on the phone. I
It's all good. It's all good. I like a free food.
This is Matt. This is Kit. This is.
Lovely to meet you.
That's homework.
All right, continue.
Oh, I don't even remember. Oh, it was just what you like about the sci-fi genre.
So
You like character, you were saying something about your character.
Oh yeah, so he's human-like, and that basically took it to a different level. And so I'm excited to explore that bit in the next season.
That's really cool.
You know, this guy is so into the character. Yeah, he does something on the set which no one does. He is so into the character.
That's awesome. Because that really
And
makes
by the way, he doesn't speak, so
Oh, I didn't want to say it from my. Okay.
That's really, so that must be difficult though. I mean, at least for me, it would
it's
be.
not because what happened, and that's what he was saying. The moment I put a costume on,
You're that person.
I don't. Yeah, so
Zoned out.
yeah, so they're all excited. I'm speaking today.
Yeah, in his costume.
In my costume.
You're lucky. You're
Because
lucky
it
to
never
get in an
happened.
interview.
And this
So
girl
what is your
here,
name?
this girl here, you know, she is so good. She's so good that every line she tries to get into the thing, how to say this word, what's my thing in this word. I've learned so much from her. Yeah.
A lot of curse words too. As I'm British,
Yeah, well,
gotta
She prepares a lot.
you
Yeah.
know, I try to be very good at these things, but I really have bad mouth. It's really bad. My mom, she sees me talking on things sometimes. She's like, "Can you please not do that?" I was like, "I can't help it." You know, it's just natural. Yeah. So I'm glad I'm not doing that. Yeah, that's the thing. It's those words kind of show passion. Yeah. So, but again, I try to be as respectful as possible. But if someone else goes with it, it's floodgates open.
The same way we know about the Medinah world, we have no idea what happens in the real world. And he is the man to tell you what happens in the real world because we have no idea what happens.
Yeah. Real world is totally different. They have the best world. All the sci-fi, all the monsters, They have everything. We have guns. We do the serious gun. Yeah, so we have
looking
guns.
for the bad guys.
We're looking for the bad guys. I'm a CIA agent.
Nice.
I play Malik.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, so you would need guns.
Yeah, we need these guns, and it's such a big story. Such a big story because the world eventually, I'm certain they will meet one day.
Right.
And the build-up is just, you saw the first episode.
No,
you didn't?
No. So now I've been told about it, but you don't get anything by being
No justice.
And that's the thing. So I'm hoping that when I send an email back thanking them for letting me be here, that they'll send me a copy of it. Because some of the places do that, so you can catch up because everything's been last minute at Comic-Con this year. So a lot of us haven't gotten the things that we need to really be prepared. And it's no one's fault, it just things happen. So unfortunately, we didn't get to see it because we can't just sneak in the panel and then come back out. We have to get here a half hour early. So, but everything that you have to say, I can't wait. I'm like jumping up and down. I'm like, can I just watch it right now? Like, I'm like, can I just, a peek? I don't care. I don't care what it is. I'm like, I just want to see it. Even if it's just like, a bullet hitting the sand in the desert.
It's going to be worth waiting though, trust me.
Yeah, and I'm okay with that because I can put up with the anticipation. I can put up more, so that's fine by me. But just with the bits that I've read and talking to you guys,
from India and coming to
because you guys, you're showing your love and your passion for the show. That's how you know it's going to be with how the cast and the crew actually.
And we're a family.
Oh yeah.
So you'll see that in
someone said, and Jesse, I heard from someone that
you'll see how
everything 12 is equivalent to 2 world games. I heard it someone was saying, some lady was saying, no, 2 world games.
What's up? So tell us about yourself.
And that's about myself.
Well, because it's an interview. Come on.
Well, what do you want to know?
Who do you play? What do you do? All that stuff. What do you do?
I play Maya, and I'm with this girl a lot of the time. Yeah.
she saves you, right?
But are we friends?
It's what you think's gonna happen may not happen. So are you really friends?
I mean, I can tell you that we're not friends. I can reveal that.
You're like, I find that out the first episode. That's fine.
We're not the best of friends. We're just like the opposite. Yeah. Hello. I have to give it the stink eye. I love her.
Like in real life, I love her. She's great. What was one of the toughest scenes, I guess, to film? I know you can't give much away in the show itself, but
Which is really difficult when talking about the show because there's so many exciting things and we can't tell any of this. But what was the most difficult thing? I mean, definitely working in the heat. It was challenging. I also play a blind and that was challenging too. But it was so fun. It was so much fun.
okay, so any pranks happen on set or shenanigans?
Definitely something. You see laughter. You're like, oh yeah, there was that.
I was just going to say something about a camel. But I'll say
I was gonna say, I feel like if you're in the desert, there's always gonna be something. It's like, did you hear that joke about the camel?
Shenanigans? There was tons of that, but
nothing that really sticks out.
Oh,
Yeah, because it was just constant. Yeah.
I mean, you put all these people from all different countries in one hotel, and you're like, hey, you guys are gonna be like best friends for the next 5 months.
Or hate everybody. It could be A or B.
But then we all cried when we had to leave each other. Like sob. When you're in the desert, it brings you together.
Oh yeah, in 5 months, that's a long time.
Yeah.
I mean, you're almost spending 24/7.
That's enough time to totally know people.
Yeah, you're right.
I know you.
Yeah, it's great.
So I had asked the others, what is your favorite genre to act in? I mean, I know you're doing sci-fi right now, so, but is that still like really?
I love sci-fi. I'm like a huge horror girl though. Being in a horror movie is like always like just so much fun to me. So yeah, I say mix it, horror, sci-fi.
And I think, I think there needs to be more of that because with sci-fis you have thriller parts of it or, scary scenes or whatnot, but throwing in that like sci-fi horror is really kind of like aliens, where you're just like freaking out when the alien came at you, you're like, oh, what do you do? But that's a great idea. I think there needs to be more.
And also like the communities, like horror fans and sci-fi fans are such dedicated, like amazing. There's so much energy, like so to bring them together. I just think it just makes sense.
Well, and you're constantly on the edge of your seat wondering what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So I think you know what, you should pitch that.
All right. Do it. I need to write a film.
Yeah, there you go. And you know what? This is the best place to do it.
Yeah.
Was this your first time?
It is.
Have you walked the floor?
Not yet. We just did it. Yeah. We're gonna take off our heels and go for a tour.
Yeah, do that because I normally cosplay.
Yeah.
I'm like, do you guys know what that is?
Yeah.
Some people don't. And my feet are just blistered and bloody by the end of the week. But it's totally worth it because I love. It's kind of like when you guys are acting, like you're a completely different person.
Yeah.
Where I get to dress up and be like a superhero. Who wouldn't want to do that? But I highly first I recommend if you cosplay to do it. Obviously, you guys can do it today. But walk the floor, enjoy it. There's so much to do. It's gonna be crazy. So wear flats.
Okay.
But just remember there are like thousands of people there. So, because if you don't like getting bumped into every 5 seconds, you'll go there. Yeah. And by the end of the week, you're just like, I can't my friend. I just don't want it. Yeah. It's definitely an experience on its own, so I hope you guys get to have a chance. Yeah, but we're really looking forward to the show. And thank you for sitting with us and being part of our shenanigans. I'm like, I don't even know these guys.
Yeah, we just met.
This has been the craziest table. Like, randomly, everybody's just jumping in.
Yeah, I like it.
Staring at my camera. It's like, I've had so much fun.
Good.
You guys are amazing.
Lovely to meet you.
And have a magazine. I do that magazine. That's my magazine.
Oh, sweet. Thank you.
Yes, it's for you girls. It's my magazine.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Welcome. It's double-sided too.
Yeah, I see. Thank you. I was like, come on. Thank you.
Welcome.
guys.
Have a good one. Check out the floor. Crazy, right? All right, I think I'll stop.
Doing good.
Reset this up real quick.
Right.
Oh, cool. We're still going. It's recording audio and stuff too. But yeah, let's wait for the nice lady.
No,
I like your face paint.
Oh, thank you.
What are you?
I'm Mojo. That's my magazine. Let's keep it.
Can I?
Yeah, that's what they're for.
May I?
Yes. So who are you? And what do you do in this fine, awesome show called? Is it Medinah or Medda?
Dude, your guess is as good as mine. I call it Medinah. Medinah, Medinah. I think it's interchangeable. So I'm Rebecca, and I play a character named Quinn on the show. Little in episode 1, developed throughout the 7 rest of the episodes.
That's all we know.
It's hard. My character changes a lot from what you see.
So basically saying any form of what she might do will be spoiler territory. And
Yeah.
you don't want to be a David Prowse in that situation.
No. But she's a one tough cookie. I can say that. Yeah.
You're like,
Good
I've
for
got
me.
something I can say.
Yeah.
Did you have to do a lot of stunts in this? Like your own stunts, or did you have
If I can do my own stunts, I want to do my own stunts. So I did all my own stunts, and you see those towards the end.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, no, fun for me.
difficult was it really learning the stunts?
You know what? Not hard. I love that. Oh my god.
Yes.
It wasn't as challenging as you would think. I'm a boxer and I do a bunch of random stuff in life anyway, so it wasn't that hard to pick it up.
That's awesome.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, not like
No,
professional.
professional. No, but still, you like to do boxing.
Yeah, I get hit in the face and I enjoy it.
I love boxing and MMA. Like I actually did kickboxing and some jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
I'm not flexible like I need to be, but I'm telling you, my legs, if I can get people in a lock, I'm like, yeah! I'm like, don't mess with my legs.
See?
I can totally do it.
Yeah, that key little. Yeah.
It's so much fun. So I can see how you would.
Yeah. Yeah, I really enjoy it.
It's awesome. Is there any other questions?
Not really, no.
Great.
Like I
I've
said.
been having fun over here, just
Drinking
chilling.
heavily.
No, this is my
This guy.
this is my first beer.
I'm just giving you a good time.
It is like 2.5.
Yeah, it's a little difficult to figure out what kind of
This is my first beer of the day.
because it's
So limited.
hush hush, and we have not seen the first episode.
Oh, you didn't see it?
No, so it's so because usually we have to check in.
We're the outcasts. We're the people who didn't see it.
Yeah.
So we get
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh
and
no.
9 times out of 10, you don't recognize people on screen.
No. Oh, I know.
So I'll be experiencing like later.
Oh shit. We're
I
getting the name.
didn't recognize it. I'm talking about
You wouldn't.
I didn't recognize it, but I'm like, wait, I know you. The beard is throwing me off. And you left.
Yeah, it's full makeup too.
I was just saying how it's different trying to recognize someone on screen versus in real life. And I'm like, I know his eyes.
Yeah.
Because I recognize him.
So we'll get that soon.
You know, so when you're seeing it, it's still like facial hair and things like that. So it's trying. So when they don't actually allow you to see the episode,
It's really hard.
you're trying to remember things and
Yeah.
throw that stuff out there. Especially when you guys can't talk about it.
No, I know. And there's a lot going on in this. There's a lot. Because there's so many different people introduced that it's a lot.
Right.
Yeah.
And so we're just like, okay, well, how do you like the weather outside? In comparison to being in the desert.
Yeah. So Qatar's hot, right? We got that. We did that 50 times.
Oh no, you don't know what's hot. I mean, you don't know what's hot.
No, I can't even handle it 80 degrees.
Back again, my friend.
Girl, don't go.
I was walking outside and I was saying, you know
Look,
what?
I'll show you how hot it is. We're naturally tan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at this.
Look at this.
I would burst into flames. For real. Like it's, and that's what I say every time. Is everybody goes, "You're a vampire." I'm like, okay, then I can't go outside. I'm in trouble. But it's just one of those things where
Thank you.
trying to figure out what we can ask you, what we can talk about, you know, and.
Yeah, that's the hard thing about this. And there's so much that builds upon that even we are like, we don't even get the whole
We don't even get the
I mean, we don't ever even get the whole story. And that's that the secret is.
He made the system that he created. The whole thing is he just gives you a little information so you can do your job.
So you only get your scene and then maybe just like a little bit of background.
Yeah, so when every time we get an email and we get more information, we're like, oh my god, the second episode, oh my god.
It's not that bad. I mean, we got to create all 7 episodes, but there is a lot of there would be secret scenes,
Right.
Things that lead that to shoot. So I know.
Crazy. So I'm like, so we could just sit here and stare at each other.
We could sit here and just talk about the weather.
You know, I know. You got a good joke. You know, this priest walks into a bar. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I have no jokes.
What's the ending? No, come on, this is probably terrible. Something about being Catholic and a small child, right?
No, I really didn't have one. It was just usually it's like a priest or rabbi, right?
Yeah.
Something inappropriate.
Yeah.
And an arrow.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, well, there you go. Yeah, so it's like, you know, something highly inappropriate.
Yeah.
You know, if I had more time,
If you could come up with, I know one about a mushroom. Here we go. A mushroom walks into a bar. It's terrible. He sits down next to another mushroom. He says, "Hey, can I buy you a drink?" She says, "Why? Why would I let you buy me a drink?" Because I'm a fun guy. It's so bad. Don't laugh. It's so bad.
it's like one of those dad jokes, you know?
I know.
Like, but they're still funny.
But not.
But see, they're funny.
Yeah.
They're funny when women tell them.
Yeah.
But when the guys tell me, like,
Awesome! Take a seat. Take a seat over there.
Take a seat right over there.
So who are you? What do you do?
My name is Rob Pomfret and I play Nick in Medinah.
Can you tell us more about the character, what you do, or your
You look like you might be a resident badass on the show. Is that true? You fuck a little bit shit up?
He fucks a little bit of shit up. Yeah. We don't find out why straight away, but we get the whole story arc. We find out the motivations for him being responsible for the deaths of many people. Spoiler. Or is it?
So are you a henchman?
That's literally one of the most unflattering
Or are you a leader of
henchmen?
henchmen?
Are you a henchman? Do you even make it through the episode?
I'm like, well,
He's not going to tell you if he doesn't make it through.
Do you follow
orders?
Do you follow orders or do you make the orders?
Oh no, I make the orders.
Oh, so you're an enforcer. You're an enforcer. You're an enforcer.
An enforcer, more respect. How do you mean?
Yeah. Like a leader of henchmen.
Bad guy.
No,
you're the main bad guy.
There's no need for henchmen, you know.
So you're the main bad guy.
I feel like if he needs to take out people, he can just do it. I feel like you're well trained. You got it.
Alright, so when you make the hit, what's the face you make? When you want the hit done? You don't do the hits yourself.
Well, actually doing the hit or the decision?
Because you're not doing the hit. You're just ordering the hit, right?
No. He does it all himself. There's no underlings. There's no. You want a job done well, do it yourself.
Alright. No, extreme badass, not bad guy. You just gotta get the contract and make it happen, right?
Pretty much.
Alright. So you're the Boba Fett of the show.
Yeah, actually, that is the best analogy right there.
You're true neutral.
He's Medinah's Boba Fett. Absolutely, yeah.
So you're true neutral.
We don't know the moral compass of the guy, but you don't cross him. That's pretty much it.
Technically, it's very Predator-like. You're just on a hunt.
You're the mercenary.
It's more than just sport. The stakes are higher than just a game.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, money, duh. Yeah, you guys you're basically like the like they established he's the Boba Fett of the series.
That's not a bad.
I'll take that.
Yeah,
It was suggested. I'm taking it. Yeah, absolutely.
Like if you have to be compared to someone in the Star Wars universe, Boba Fett's.
Yeah.
I mean, unless it's Han, but you know what? You could be a good mix. I said you could be a good mix of Han Solo and Boba Fett.
Yeah,
You know?
I think hopefully we get lovable Rogue out of him by the end. But basically, Greedo will definitely shoot first.
Yeah, because I know they can't really, you can't really give us a lot of information about characters and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, this because of so much that happens and the way that it changes.
Well, and it would be difficult.
No spoilers I can give you.
Right, but it would be difficult if you did because so much it's such an ever-changing storyline.
Sure.
Based on what others have told us, that you're like, even if you did tell us something, it could change the next week. So it's like, well, that kind of doesn't help us because you're like, okay, but
you just got to keep watching.
so this is, I know this can be a one answer, to a question, but how do you feel being a part of something, so amazing? This is the first Middle Eastern show, party foul.
I was trying to fix the screen here. I mean, I'm like, dude, you're fucking up, and then I fuck up.
Nothing like this has been done before. Nothing's come out of it. You have this whole every damn set. You just remember this. This is so much fun because like Ahmed, creator, it's all his baby. Is so intelligent, but he's still like a little kid with everything. This whole show, and that's exciting.
And then, so essentially, you have the rocket that crashes because that's what they give us in this, so we at least know a little bit about it.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's talking about how they're trying to at least help correct the greenhouse. Would you say that this show, I don't mean primarily, but it does focus on the environmental impacts of things we have done in this day and age?
Again, the storytelling
takes us off in a different direction for a while, but that does definitely we'll see more about that. And hopefully it's one of those things that isn't just entertaining, but it does make you think as well about how you live, how you get on with other people, what are your motivations in life. And hopefully it's a lot of fun as well. But, yeah, it touches on that. It's like every genre there is just melded into one. So
yeah, because I was curious to see if it was just like, okay, we're just going to use the greenhouse effect as a, or are we going to try to teach people to be a little more environmentally conscious?
I don't think it's any teaching per se. It's more, hopefully makes you think.
Well, thank you very much for being here. I really appreciate it. We can't wait to see the show.
You guys didn't get to see the premiere?
No, because they make us check in early.
Oh, so you just...
So we can't go to the...
You never went to the room?
I was at Stand versus Evil. Stand against Evil.
This is
like I had to.
But I mean, at least this gives us a little...
Who are you and what do you do?
My name is Wayne Rose. I'm the director, producer, director of Medinah.
Very good.
All right, and tell us about what inspired the show and all this other greatness of stuff.
What inspired the show?
The vacuum of Middle Eastern stuff.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, shooting in the Middle East definitely brings a whole bunch of different angles to a television show for sure. And it was a groundbreaking show. Nobody's shot an episodic.
Over there. I talked to a couple of your guys, and it was like some of them. It's the first time over there, and it blew their mind.
Yeah, nobody's.
And I remember the first time I went to Europe, it blew my mind.
It was crazy. The sun, we were breaking new ground every day.
So basically, you real-lifed Argo.
Huh?
You real-lifed Argo.
Yes.
Like Argo. You real-lifed Argo. So basically, you're the Argo. Fuck yourself in real life.
Absolutely.
So I had to, sorry. I'm getting my brain working now, so that's why
The bud's helping with that.
And I had and this morning I had a coconut. It's coconut oil. THC, I took a shot of it. So I'm, like I said,
it's finally almost wearing off.
Yeah, so that's why I get my brain working and I can come up with cool things to talk about. So yes, back to you.
Okay, cool.
Argo Real Life, tell us about it.
It is. It absolutely is. Every day was an adventure. Every day was things. Something would happen every day that you would just look at each other and go, you can't believe that actually happened.
So is there a true villain in the show?
True villain.
Or is it just
great? Like Game of Thrones.
Everyone has their agendas.
Everybody has their agendas.
Whether it's good or bad, everyone has good and bad.
Everybody's gray in the show. It's all different shades of gray. There's no black and no white. No, there's nobody that's the good guy. Nobody's the bad guy. It's all gray.
But is there anybody who's pure evil? Because once in a while there always is that character who's just pure evil.
Well, there may be, but we haven't discovered that character yet. We haven't discovered that person yet.
Yeah, you don't see him in probably season 5 or something.
There is, but I can't tell you. And you wouldn't know by watching the episode that you saw today. You wouldn't know. You'd never guess who it was. But you didn't watch it.
No, because they have us check in early to make sure that you guys don't have to stay too late.
Do you get to see it?
Not unless if the PR people send us a link to it.
They did, but I didn't see it. I apologize. I very apologize.
I went to Stand versus Evil.
I'll be watching it tonight when I write this all up. So, because I'm super excited about the show, just the whole synopsis about it, and it's the first Middle Eastern show. Like we don't have this, so it's like breaking the mold, because it seems like the industry tends to keep in their one little niche. And
was something out of the Middle East. It's such a, think about the Arabic Muslim market. It's massive.
Did you get your drink? See?
How far away is this place? How far away is this? Right downstairs. Go down the escalator. Hang on, it's right there.
I'm so much better interviewing than I have drinks in me.
Yeah, so more about your thing. Have you thought about doing how you're basically doing the real life Argo, really, right? I mean, not literally doing it, but you know what I mean. You basically you're not doing this sort of have you ever thought about looking at some of the content concept work that Jack Kirby did for the for Argo and kind of borrowing it since that was a show. Like, come on, there's a gold mine of Jack Kirby concept artwork you can use for this show, and it'll be completely legal because the show was because that was never made. Hint, hint, idea. Sorry about that. Like I said, for example, in my magazine, right? This is my magazine, right? Go ahead, that's for you to keep. When you open it, look at it. Bam, my fake ad. My fake movie pitch. All right, you see what the fake movie pitch is? It's literally all the because you know Tarantino and that are all the same universe, whatever. I came up with their Avengers, basically.
Oh yeah, cool.
So basically, the case where he gets it. So let's say hypothetically you get as big as that, and I was a fanboy, and yeah, that's what I did. So, hint, hint, that's your Jack Kirby. If you get my point.
So I have another question for you while you sift through. And I apologize for not knowing this, but do you primarily do a lot of sci-fi work, or is that really the genre that you love?
I do because as a director you get to do.
Is it bad to say why sci-fi?
A lot more interesting things for sure. So I love it. You know, but it's not like I went to film school and said I'm going to be a sci-fi guy. But you sort of get pegged as that. You know, and so I'm happy to be pegged as that.
I was going to say it's probably not a bad peg to have because you're absolutely right. You get to, instead of it just being like a romantic comedy where you have to follow a specific type of...
Or procedural, you know, imagine doing CSI.
Oh yeah, you can't do much out of that. But with, you know, with sci-fi and fantasy, the world or the universe is your oyster, so to speak. So.
And this show was magic because there's no network, there's no studio, there's no bunch of guys in suits or women in suits talent where, you know, scared that you're going to do something a little bit outside the mold and like freak people out or whatever. You know, we just did whatever it was. It's pretty cool.
Now I'm going to say as a director that must have really, you know, made you feel comfortable doing that because you could do it.
I mean, that's magic as a director. It's really there's a lot of other things that made it, you know, very difficult. Just because of shooting it, you know, and the, you know, not the budget so much, but just, you know, things like just, it was so hard to get gear there, you know, like, you don't have the tools that you might necessarily like, you know, things like that, but, it's pretty magic.
That's really great. I mean, I'm sure, like I said, as a director, if you can really almost do what you want to do for a story or how you're filming it, I'm sure that's just like 7 out of 10.
That's what we want to do.
That's really cool. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing the show. So. Oh yeah, there's probably a link. Again, when they send us the emails, they just give us like bits and pieces, and then they send us everything from
Did you see any of the little character teasers that we did?
No, so I'm going to go, when I go home tonight, because I'm going to try to upload as much stuff with you guys as possible, because...
Do you live here?
I do. Yeah, I'm in
So you
San
actually
Diego.
are doing it?
Yeah, literally going home, and I'll upload the photos, because I have a photographer over there, and then, you know, we just...
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe or I will scratch your eyeballs out.